It is an imposing military monument, surmounted by Colonel J.B. Walton. 32 feet of chiseled New England granite towers over the surrounding tombs in Metairie Cemetery. The Washington Artillery Cenotaph carries a somber roster of casualties from World Wars I and II. The early history of the battalion, however, is a bit more controversial. The Washington Artillery sent 4 companies of Confederate soldiers into battle for a lost cause during the Civil War. This is where my great-granduncle, John Edwin Bozant, comes marching in. In 1863, just prior to his 20th birthday, John Edwin joined the first company of the battalion, Washington Artillery. It is interesting that the military careers of 2 members of our family were defined by the conflicts of their generation. When Jean Bozant fought in the Battle of New Orleans, he could never know that his grandson would enlist in the Confederate struggle, turning his back on the very country his grandfather defended. During the Fredericksburg campaign, John Edwin's artillery company was stationed at Marye's Heights under the command of J.B. Walton. On May 3rd, their position was overrun by Union forces, with 30 men captured. 1,000 men were killed in 5 minutes. John Edwin fought in no fewer than 7 major Civil War engagements, including Fredericksburg, Gettysburg, Drury's Bluff, and the Siege of Petersburg. He was captured 3 times in 3 years. At the end of the Civil War, John Edwin was held at the notorious Union prison camp at Point Lookout. He appears in this grainy photograph from 1865 with 17 fellow New Orleans Confederates prior to retaking their oaths of allegiance to the United States. And still, 150 years later, our country remains adrift in the relentless fog of John Edwin Bozant's lost war. Perhaps one day we will hear the cannon fire fade into the distance, and the smoke will clear. The Bozant family, Saint-Domingue to New Orleans, explores John Edwin Bozant's military career in candid detail and his lifelong obsession with the cult of the lost cause.